Okay, so we are going live.
Okay, so we are going live. Okay, so we are going live. Okay, so
there is a class.
we are going live. Okay, so there is a class. We are going live. Okay,
This is the thing. This is
we are going
the interventions from the. I don't know how to change that. But hello? Okay, now it works. So,
Okay, now it works. So, okay, now it works.
not really.
So,
Okay, I understood what's going on. Okay, now it should work, yes. Nice to have technical glitches from the very beginning. Nice. So, welcome to this research performance that is entitled One Taste of Blood and Chlorophyll. And this is part of art research I'm doing at the moment that will be published next year, and it will be included in a book by Smide Halein Academy. And the book will be on the topic of blood, which was the theme of last year festival, art festival, Smide Halein in Austria. So as part of the writing process I'm doing at the moment, I'm approaching it very experientially and performatively as well, because this is just part of my practice. And one of the many things I am doing, it's also this performance in which I will literally taste and eat menstrual blood. So it's not just blood, common blood from the veins, but it's my own fresh menstrual blood from a few days ago, and liquid chlorophyll. So here they are, kind of. I'll show to the YouTube. Okay, kind of similar measure, quantity of liquid, and I will just put the substance, these substances on some white eat them. Okay, and okay, this is the context why this in which this research performance is happening, or is part of the research for this book chapter that I was commissioned. Okay, and there is also to this whole experiment performance that I wanted to share before the actual start of the performance. Why I dared to do this in the first place? One taste of blood and chlorophyll. Where does the idea for this kind of work comes from? In my practice, I work a lot with, my practice is inspired by wisdom traditions, specifically Buddhism, specifically Mahayana and Vajrayana Buddhism, and I'm also a student practitioner. Of this path. And so what I do in my practice, I take it's very inspired by some concept ideas from this wisdom tradition, and then I try to just create device situation, like a scientific approach, but with my ignorant, totally ignorant mind, with no realizations, with very lots of delusions, with obscurations of all kinds. But yeah, that's part of my practice. I create a context in which I can test out, train myself in these ideas, in these experiences. So that said, I want to begin this performance and this experiment, this research engagement um, with an inspiration, and that is may it inspire all of the people from the present, past, and future who will stumble upon these materials to try um, to inhabit this space of non-conceptuality in which we can transcend our everyday limitations, our um, let's say provisional relative senses, sensations, perceptions, and reach a place, a state of mind of one taste in which we can deal with whatsoever, because we know, we are very well aware of the same time that this is only one plane of reality, and that there is another level, deeper, more ultimate level of truth in which we can, yeah, embrace whatever is happening to us, in us, inside us, inside and outside us, because yeah, it's just like basically it's a playground of it's a sacred playground of luminosity and emptiness. It's basically just these are just like things that we perceive, that we experience, but they are not ultimately true. Which does not mean that they are not real, they're totally real, but they are unwholesome. So, and this is like the context in which this performance will happen, how to inhabit these two planes of reality simultaneously. Because on one level, I will fully go into the experience, and I will also narrate. I will talk through what I experience, what sensations I'm experiencing in my throat, on my tongue, in my body, what these sensations, what kind of perceptions, memories will arise in my mindset, and I will talk through openly about all of that. And so go fully, deeply in the experience, in my body, in my sensations, in my perceptions, in the form, but so fully inhabit this relative provisional situation, the matter reality of menstrual blood and chlorophyll, but at the same time try to be or approach these experiences from with a bird's eye view, with a panoramic vision in which I know that ultimately all this is just like it's just a game, it's just like a playground of illusions and yeah, and all kind of nice and exciting things, but yeah, not to be fixated or um, not to grasp on those too much. So this is the context, and I guess we are ready to start. I will first, and this is another interesting thing, because like I kept these liquids for 2 days, I guess, in my fridge, and they already stick together. Like there are two glass tubes, but they're already connected. So just yeah, this is like it's already one taste of blood and chlorophyll. Yeah, magic phenomena that happen simultaneously in my fridge. So they are connected, glued together. So this is a good sign. You can see. I'm keeping just the red tube, but yet they're sticking together. And now I will open them, and I will, I guess, also tear them aside. Yes. So this is the liquid chlorophyll. which is it can be purchased. It can be bought online. It's a dietary supplementary with no added sugars or alcohol or whatever. And this is menstrual blood. And I will try to do a gourmet tasting, and so I also first experience and talk through how this smells. So it's like this is okay. First, the form. It looks like there are some sediments, and at the bottom of the glass tube, and there is. It's very dark. It's maybe because it's I don't know. Because it's been outside for a few days. It's still reddish, but it's very brownish, and the sediment is quite dark, and the upper part is lighter, and this is how it looks. Let's show to the YouTube. This is how it looks, the menstrual blood. And let's smell. Let's smell it. So we're going into sensations, into perceptions. Oh, interesting. It doesn't smell bad at all because it's fresh. It's just a few days. Maybe I will have a red nose. I put my nose on the tube. It smells like a liquor or something. It doesn't taste bad at all. Okay. So maybe let's just finish. Just go through the experience of menstrual blood and then go to the chlorophyll. So smell is good. It's kind of sweet, and but there is also like an under smell. This is like very visceral and carnal, like bloody, fleshy. But it's like a liquor. It's very nice. So okay. Let's pour it over the rice bowl. Yeah, so we can see the end is more like sedimented blood. So let's. Okay, now it's dropping. It looks delicious, but because there's just a color, and it didn't taste bad. So okay, let's try. So this is how I will turn it around. It's like a red sauce. On Instagram is more detailed view for those who are on YouTube. If you're interested, maybe you can catch up later. And so let's do it. Okay, so this is how it looks like. And disclaimer, don't try this at home. Please don't try this at home. Like, I can afford to do it. I have no family. I'm an unemployed person, no pets. Even if I die, no real consequences. So don't try this at home. Please. Disclaimer. And okay. Still smells good. Because also I can smell the rice now. Okay, let's try it. And be full in the experience. Why feeling this? Why this is important? Because I don't know if I just already forgot if I told this already. Because um, yeah, I really don't want to dissociate, to numb out from the experience. I really want to, because this is a trauma-related survivalist instinct. But I want to be full in the experience, and to in this way retrain my. In scientific terms, you would say retrain my neural circuits in the brain, my built new neural brain pathways, um, or from another view, you can say, yeah, just familiarize your mental continuum with this um, double planes of reality, and be fine with it, because you know that this is just a game. So let's do it. Okay, the more at the beginning, yeah, it wasn't so obvious, but then, yeah, the more you eat, the the sense, the taste of blood comes out. But again, I have to say, it's not bad at all. Like, it's really um, wow. Um, it's not disgusting, I have to say. But yeah, it's like when you hurt yourself, and I don't know if you do this, but yeah, when you hurt yourself, you sometimes lick your wounds, and so you lick your blood, and it's something similar. It's not very different. Okay, let's have another spoon of white rice with menstrual blood. Interesting. Wow. Yeah, not hard at all. Not disgusting at all. Even though it's a sort of cannibalistic act. But yeah, I want to eat up my delusions and my fixations, my obscurations. So that's good. Because yeah, they say that the menstrual blood is a cleansing, like cleans the body. So there, I'm cleansing my body, mind, especially my, yeah, my, wow. Oh, now it's coming. The aftertaste. Mm. Okay, wow. Now I feel like in my throat, like, yeah, myself, my blood, my my throat. Interesting. Um, but it's just a game. It's just an illusion. Mm. Yes, I want to eat my deluded self, but also with compassion. Yeah. So yeah, next spoon. Being aware that we all are in the process of learning, and that it's all okay. All is good. Also, this rice with menstrual blood is good. It's interesting because wow, yeah, it comes after, and it really activates your whole body. Wow, oh. like, yeah, I feel it in the throat. Maybe because I'm talking, but no, it goes deeper. It feels like that I'm traveling with the rise and the menstrual blood down in my chest. Like I literally can feel how my sensations travel with the food down in. So it will be interesting in a few hours how it will feel, if I will be still alive, if I will be okay. Don't try this at home. Disclaimer once again. Okay, another spoon. Sip. Another spoon. How did it smell? And yeah, another disclaimer or just information, I am vegan. Yeah, I've been vegan since 2012, more or less, so it's an achievement. But in 2015, I have to say also this, I ate raw meat in Ethiopia, again, like an unfilmed experiment, and it's really bad. So even though it's a plate that is commonly used in Ethiopia, but my body couldn't handle it. I was really sick afterwards, so I hope this will go well. I'm confident, and so yeah, let's have 3 more spoons of white rice with menstrual blood. Yeah, it's interesting. It definitely activates a lot of stuff. So maybe let's have another spoon, and maybe then just try to really immerse in the body, see what comes out, or maybe 2 spoons. Okay, let's see it now. If we can even make it stronger. No? Okay. Okay, last spoon. I'm taking like the most bloody parts, bits of rice. Okay. Okay, now I will take a few moments just to go inside my body and mind and see if there's anything that emerges that needs to be expressed about this experience of tasting, eating one's own blood, or blood in general, or menstrual blood. I'm open to all of this. Let's see if there is anything that wants to be pronounced. Oh, yeah. It has definitely a fiery element, a fiery aspect. I can literally sense the fire energy in the food I just ingested, and now I feel it in my stomach, in my and I hope this is good. Um, and so the fire element, which makes sense. And because it's fire as an element, I also can sense the fact that it's like bouncing. It's like not really bouncing, but like it's fire. It's like it's very active. It's ignited. It's something alive. It definitely has a special, a specific energy. Yeah. It's I can sense that. Um, and yeah, I hope that my body will be able to ingest and go with this experience smoothly as my mind has been able to do so far. So okay, let's say that the first part of the experiment, the eating of blood has has ended now. Let's see if there's anything else before putting this aside. Now is just a flow of warmth and love has been that's what I experienced. And fire again. So let's hope this all will turn out well. It will be interesting to follow up. And now it's time for the chlorophyll. This is liquid chlorophyll. It's a dietary supplement. And so this is the second part of the performance, one taste of blood and chlorophyll. So as I did with the menstruation before, I will just correct the view. I will now pour liquid chlorophyll, and again I will talk through the form first and the sensations, the other. Um, so yeah, this has a uniformed form. It's not doesn't have sediments as the menstrual blood. It flows nicely. It's uniform in color, much more than the menstrual blood. Yeah, it's like a commercial product, dietary supplement. And now let's see the smell. The olfactory qualities, interesting. Interesting, wow. It's very, very strong. Wow. Uh, oh, I haven't. Okay. Uh, so the smell is very powerful. It's very planty, smell of plants. Um, and okay, let's pour it. And let's see how it tastes. It looks good, it smells good. Well, looks good. It's like it's very dark, it's almost black. It's greenish, very dark green. The smell is very, like plants, but yeah, in a specific way. And let's see how it tastes. Let's feel, let's feel how it is pronounced when ingested. So yeah, I will have a spoon, first spoon of rice, white rice with chlorophyll. Wow, it's very strong, the smell. Oof. It's very sweet. interesting because also the blood smelled. It was yeah, it was somehow sweet. So this is a similarity because we're doing a research. It's like similarity, both like the inner fluids of every sentient being smell sweet. It's very sweet, and it has no added sugars because yeah, it's a very natural liquid chlorophyll. Wow, very sweet, extremely sweet, almost too sweet. But okay, how it tastes? This is weird. This is even worse. um, Worse than that. It's so pronounced. It's so sweet and so it's too sweet. Maybe yeah, because yeah, what plants do, the chlorophyll um, cells, they basically transform the solar energy, the sunlight into sugars, the nutrients, and oxygen. So yeah, it makes sense why it's so sweet. It totally makes sense that yeah, it's unbearably sweet. It's really, and yeah, it's not like honey or whatever. It's just like a weird kind of sweetness that is hard to swallow. But yeah, next spoon of rice with chlorophyll. Wow, eating the sun, eating the sun and the plants. Wow, yeah, it's hard. It's even yeah, more challenging. Whoa, and the mixture of both in my stomach. This is interesting. What a combination. Okay, anything more to say about? Okay, let's have another spoon and then take some time to meditate, to really feel deeply the quality of this element in the body. So another spoon of rice with chlorophyll. I will do the same as before. Add some more extra taste, and maybe this is the last spoon I will eat. It's quite disgusting, I must say. It's quite horrible. But yeah, let's do it fully. So, spoon with liquid chlorophyll and on rice. Wow. So, yeah, it's I would say it's even more horrible than the first experiment. As you can see, I've eaten more. I was able to eat more of the bloody rice than the chlorophyll. And look, my teeth has became, and my mouth also like green. It's quite awful, I have to say. Um, but okay, doesn't matter. What is the quality? It's a game. What is the quality? So yeah, it's very sweet. It's very sweet. It has this, yeah, we understood why, because it comes from the sun and then transformed into sugars by plants, and anyway, I can see it's more calm. It's definitely more calm, and yeah, less vibrant than the blood. It has more stagnant, but still very alive, but more stagnant and stable quality. Yeah, and it also it sinks down. It's very strong at the beginning, but then it just lands, and it doesn't have this undercurrent of taste that happened with the blood. Because with the blood, the beginning it was not so perceivable. Then it came after. With the chlorophyll, it's vice versa. The beginning is awful. It's so strong and disgusting, and so sweet, but in a very weird way. So it's really hard to swallow, which wasn't hard with the blood. But then at the end, when it's inside, when it's in your stomach, it's in your body, it's kind of quiets down. It's lands, and it goes just to rest. So that's it. Maybe I don't know, because I will not finish this. This will be an offering to the Nagas, and but yeah, I definitely don't want to continue to eat this amazing place. Anything more to say? How are these two elements coming together? Because now in the stomach, they are merging. They are sharing the same space. They are one. So this one taste is happening only now in my stomach. Because outside it was still this dual reality. Okay, this is blood, this is chlorophyll, and now once both elements have been ingested in my body, now they're in the stomach, and they're just merging together. They're becoming one. So now, also in a very literal sense, the performance, the experiment, research experiment, one taste of blood and chlorophyll has successfully come to an end. For now, we don't know the follow-up, how the body will react on this experiment. This is still to be seen, to be experienced. And last moments to focus. How does this one taste of blood and chlorophyll feels in the body? The fiery element and energy of the blood, as I said before, with the, let's say, earthy element of the chlorophyll. How are they cohabiting inside the stomach right now? I think they're having fun. It's okay. It feels okay. It feels okay. So this will conclude now this very short but intense and visceral research performance. And thanks for joining. And don't forget to buy the book that will be also a result of this experiment that will be published next year by Schmiede Academy. And please don't try this at home. And may this experiment serve the higher purposes for all, it shows how the provisional reality can, with the senses, sensations, perceptions, can very well cohabit with a larger, more vast view that is able to accept and embrace everything, because yeah, it can transcend the provisional good and bad, uh, disgusting, nice, whatever. It's possible. So might this serve as an inspiration for you to inhabit this state of mind and body as much as possible in your life for the highest purposes, for the ultimate awakening of ourselves, of everyone, to the reality of what is. And so, with these words, without further ado, I will now thank you once again and goodbye to our next meetings and whatever. If I will know how to stop, goodbye, have a beautiful rest of the day. Bye bye. No, I cannot stop it now. How to stop this? Um, Goodbye. Okay, now I will stop. Goodbye. Thank you. Thank you once again.